Welcome to DC.
Which I was fortunate to meet a lot of people in the music industry through him. Like Rick Ross, T.I., DJ Khaled. We can go on and on. Kanye, indirectly, when we was down in Magic City. I remember my man Major used to manage Magic City. A good friend of mine. So me and Checker come to Atlanta, and it's like, he bring us in the back door of Magic City, my man Major. So when I remember we coming in, and Kanye was standing in front of us with his back to him. Everybody was looking forward, because we came in the back door. So, and I remember and a bad broad that we knew named Nara, originally from here, was living in Atlanta. So she went out there, and Kanye caught out the side of her eye, because he was standing in front of us. And I noticed she caught his attention, but Chuck was standing on the other side of me. And the girl was on the right, Chuck was on the left. So then Kanye eventually saw with Chuck. He was like, oh man, what's up, Chuck? Gave him big love, Joe. So that's the instance of one person I met back in the day through Chuck. My first label was, well now it's Black Diamond. But I first started when I came up from the street was Crypto. And
which
since
is kind of
dealing with
funny
Chuck,
now, with all this crypto stuff going on.
right. Ain't that crazy? Cryptocurrency. So I always looked at, we were kind of ahead of time. Like even records we made, I heard artists talking about. Like we was writing about pop. We made a song called Bottles with Trife Jew. Then I noticed people in the industry started coming out with songs about bottles and stuff. I was like, damn. And then like my brother, Fat Ron, good brother from Uptown, was really Biggie before Biggie. He was aspiring rapper, kind of big, fly dude, was really getting money in the streets for real. So that's what I mean was Biggie before Biggie. When Biggie rapped about those things, once he got in the music, but Fat Money was doing it on the streets. I mean, he had the Range Rovers and stuff and everything, really getting money back then at a young age. But he was also aspiring to be a rapper. But he had his hood, he had his hood cred and was known in the streets, making good money before he really was rapping. Or doing both simultaneously, meaning he was rapping and he was in the street, to make it short and plain. He used to rap with Red Essence, one of the DC local popular go-go bands. Go-go very influential in DC. If you ain't from DC, there's no way you can get around being in the go-go. That's DC's music, period. So, Fat Ronnie, he started rapping with Red Essence, doing his rap thing. And everybody in the city, I feel, was looking forward to him being known as the rapper from DC. Like a real guy from the streets. It wasn't like, I know people think Wale outside of DC is DC, but people in the streets, I mean, some people like his music and some people don't. And I think that's what any artist you can say, but he's not really a street guy from street cred from DC. And Fat Rodney was that. Just like my guy now, Trife Jew, is that. So some street guys feel that Wale is nowhere near a real street dude who ever been in the streets. Not even from DC. I heard he lived in Gaithersburg, which automatically, you're not from DC. Some say he was younger, he lived uptown at one point in time. I don't know, and I don't really care. But I don't like him generally as a rap artist representing DC. Do he make good music? I think he have a niche for, he don't make good street music, so he's not that. I think he's good at collaborating with R&B stuff, period. But But yet, that rapper from DC was Shakur Stewart, Shaky, what we used to call him, that was running Def Jam Urban and Hip Hop, that discovered Rick Ross and Jeezy, because he knew Chucky Thompson. He was like, Chuck, even though Wale was like, man, come on, man, who the real dudes from DC? Chucky Thompson set the meeting up, up at Def Jam, with me, him, and Shakur Stewart, aka Shaky. Shaky was from California, but he went to Morehouse, Atlanta. Back then, Atlanta had a music scene with the Baby Faces, LAV, and all of them, and Outkast, Goody Mob. So Shakur Stewart knew LAV from there. So by now, he's running Def Jam, VP of Def Jam Urban and Hip Hop. And LAV was the overall president at this time of Def Jam. So we had a meeting up there, me, Chucky Thompson, and Shakur Stewart. So I had like 6 artists there. And I say this one for last for a reason, Trife Jew, because I felt this was the type of artist he was looking for from DC to break. So when I was playing his music, Trife Jew, Shaky was standing up in the office pointing at the plaques of the wall. I mean, there's plaques all around the wall, all Def Jam. And now he said, he was pointing at Rick Ross, Jay-Z, and Nas plaques. He said, I want to be able to drop a Nas album, a Trife Jew album, and a Jay-Z album and not miss a beat. He said, I need a single. He was like, I need a single. So me and Chucky went back to DC. He flew to Atlanta where his family was living. And so we got a single called Block Boy. So we called him from DC, was like, man, we got the single. So he was like, I bet. Meet him up top, meaning New York, in 2 weeks. He was in Atlanta, we was in DC. He said, meet him up there in 2 weeks. And mind you, we about to do a multi-million-dollar label deal for crypto records back then. And unfortunately, Shakur Stewart committed suicide before we had that meeting. So in 09, I'm talking about this close. You could not be no closer without it happening than this. So I'm about to sign a mega $1 million label deal, you know. And Shakur Stewart just wanted Trife Jew to be that one that represented DC, period. Trife Jew is an artist that speaks for the streets of DC, period, hands down. A real dude from the streets of DC.